There we go. Hello out there again. We are on part 7 of the Funny Epic Gamer Hardcore World. This time, I finally got some extra stuff, some behind the scenes crap. So now, anytime somebody ever says anything, right? Funny noise. So now I can actually hear what people type, because I felt really bad about missing somebody typing yesterday, and yeah, that was kind of bad on my part. But anyways, let's get started. We're gonna be doing some funny villager business today. All of it. I want to get it done. It's gotta get done no matter what. This isn't the right world. This is my old world. Okay, well, I guess quick tour. I used to live in a fucking cave. This is the wrong one. So we'll be switching back to the right one soon. But yeah, this is the world I've talked about previously, where I've actually done cool stuff, 6 beacons, armor, other good things, made it to the update, all that kind of funny business. But like I said, we're not supposed to be here. This is a private, personal world. Not that it has to be that private, but I play it so much in my free time, or I used to. Here we go. Here's PP. There we go. World's fixed once again. I used to play that one quite a lot when I was prepping for 1.18, because I was planning on dying in that one. I never did because I was just too good. And then I just kept that one as a personal one, and now this is the one that we use for streaming and all that kind of funny business. Yeah, let's get started, but for real this time, so yeah. Now, last time we left off, I got all that funny business done with that villager trading hall crap. But there's still a ton to be done, and I was poking around in a world earlier today to prove it and double check that I wasn't being a dumbass again. But by the looks of things, because you either have to make a zombie hold an item or name tag them for them to not despawn, but it turns out there's a third option, and it's called put them in a minecart and they won't despawn. Same thing works for a boat as well, but I want a minecart so I can hook it up to a minecart with, a minecart track. Excuse me. I can hook it up to a minecart track later, and then some real funny business can go down. Because once I can get it to move where I want it to, whenever I need it to, that's when I should probably be able to do some other good stuff. Now, we're down here again because I need some iron, and I know there was a funny cave with some iron ore that I'm after again. I forgot to grab more food while I was up there. This wasn't it. There was another exit I could have gone through to get to, because I need to get to that iron ore vein, because I know there's another one out and about. Shouldn't be this one either. This is to the main part, but we'll double check just to be safe. But I'm pretty confident this ain't it either. There's a separate iron ore vein here. I need some more iron for some more funny business. Ooh, see, now we did actually hit a vein then, because one of these are here. That's a whole 9 iron ore right there. But yeah. Now I'm hoping today I get a zombie kind of like caught. I wait till nighttime, or I'll probably make something so it'll be in the daytime so I can spawn it by making a dark place, a little bit underground, and just kind of walking away and walking back a little later and hoping to get one. If that's the case, I don't want to have to start a bunch of stuff above ground, because that usually doesn't end too well for anybody. But my goal is to try and catch a zombie. I get it into a nice spot, kind of near that trading area, and then I get some funny business set up where I lure the villagers into the little cubbies, and then behind those cubbies there's some there's a built-in railway, and I can have a zombie go in through there on a minecart track whenever I need it to, and then it zombifies any villager I need at any given moment. I cure it. It gives me the discount. Everybody's happy. They're happy because they're not dead. I'm happy because I get a great deal on my Epic Gamer money, and then we all win. And then I start enchanting a bunch of stuff. After because I'm doing cartographer trades this time around. I won't even bother Fletcher's stuff until I get, because, you know, it'll just be worth more to get cartographer business done, so it's gotta happen. But all I'm worrying about is just curing the cartographers. The other villagers I'm not too worried about. I can do that later, but it is first and foremost cartographers, because I need their trades. But 19 iron should, oh, 21, excuse me, forgot how to count, but 21 iron ought to do it, if I had to guess, so we'll see how well that goes. And yeah. So we'll go ahead and head up out of here, and then hopefully I can start work on figuring out how to catch that zombie. I hope it don't take too long. I'm pretty sure it won't. I just don't want to risk dying because I don't exactly have a whole bunch on me. Although I think I'll be okay. It's just hopefully going to be like one zombie, so I don't have a whole bunch to worry about. Here we go. Oh, and this gold should be done too. So later on as well, I'm going to have to get a bunch of apples, start using the golden apples, and then that ought to be interesting when that happens. I have no wood, and that's an issue, so we're gonna make that a non-issue by going to go get wood. But yeah, honestly, I'm just really hoping I get the villager stuff done today, because I hate having to work on it. I know people hate watching it, because everybody hates it no matter what. It's just boring, and they're really frustrating sometimes, and not in a fun way. Like, not in a, oh man, that was a hard challenge, I'm glad I overcame it kind of way. Just, these guys just stink, and I want nothing to do with them. We gotta do something with them, because I need them, so. Once I get those first couple cured, probably like 4 of them I'll cure like twice each. So I gotta make some weakness potions too, which aren't too hard to do. Well, I have to get more spider eyes, but and once we get the first couple in place, that's when I'll actually start doing like some of the easier like villager trades, which are just like librarian stuff and things of that nature. And those don't tend to be too bad. All the librarian ones are just kind of sitting down and waiting until I get the right thing. Yeah, everything else from there usually is easier too. Now the funny thing is too, with the breeder I set up yesterday, I think I have about 8 beds there, so we'll be getting 6 baby villagers before it hits maximum capacity, and then I have to start transporting them. And 6 at a time is plenty, so I'm not going to worry about getting a sheep farm for right now. I know I have this area prepped for it, but it's just not needed, so I'll worry about that a little later if I ever want like a ton of colored wool or like beds for like netherite mining, because that's actually a fun way to mine instead of just like tearing through the pickaxe, which is fun in its own right, but me want to see stuff go boom. Like, come on, everybody wants that because it's funny. That should be plenty of wood, so we'll go ahead and run these saplings into a chest really quickly, and then we'll take that iron, and then we'll get started. After I make a shovel, gotta remember to do that, because I keep breaking all mine. We'll put some of these spare ones away. Put those away. Give me that. And yeah, hopefully things go good today. I don't plan on dying now that I got that blaze spawner all done and dusted, so of course nobody I think plans on dying, but we'll find out if I actually really plan on it or not. That is quite a good bit of stuff there, huh? I have Fortune 3, what am I doing? That's why. You can have broken a hole in the wall. Oh well. Got quite a good bit of nether wart out of that. I mean, these things don't even have to be that large as long as you got Fortune 3. And that one already grew a little bit, damn. That's quite a good start. But I'm not too terribly worried about a cartography table yet because they're easy to make, so I can kind of bring those in afterwards, you know. But mainly, it's just a matter of making sure I actually catch a zombie, and I'll do it the next day too, because I have to get some prep work done to actually get it all up in place. Now I need that bell on me as well, and I do have that. And I got enough wood. I'll bring that extra bit just in case. But I need all of them to kind of go into like their own little cubby holes for right now, so I don't have to worry about like messing them up or anything. But I got all the villagers kind of put away in a safe spot for the time being, right? And then I go catch a zombie, get the kind of railway like set up and like started, so I can expand it easier if I need to. Well, when I need to, because I will need to. And assuming all that works out, we can start curing them probably within an hour and a half maybe. I'll have to go get some like not zombies, I'll have to get some more spider eyes, but good spiders are not that hard to come across. And I've already got 2 of them. And brown mushrooms actually might give me more trouble, funny enough, but again, I'm kind of doubting that because I think I picked up a couple earlier. So maybe not. And either way, we're next to a swamp, so I'm sure I can always go find some, you know, like one of those big mushroom trees. But yeah, this ought to go well. I'm hoping it goes well. I already put quite a decent bit of time into this place, so I fucking forgot to get food again. Remember what I told myself? I was gonna go get food? Well, now I actually have to go back and get it, because damn it. I'm not leaving with just 9 bread. It's not happening. And in fact, while I'm back there, I'm gonna make those campfires, because I need baked potatoes, because I don't waste all my hay. Or my wheat, excuse me, but what does it matter? But yeah, this stuff ought to work out pretty well, so it's just another one of those kind of boring days though, to get a bunch of stuff done now so I don't gotta do it later, and then later on I'll have like more fun stuff to do. But I have brown mushrooms growing literally everywhere. Duh, never mind. So brown mushrooms aren't going to be an issue either. That's at least good to know. I'm a little worried about what I'm going to do after I beat the Ender Dragon. Because I know it's just like, oh, go fight a wizard, go get a beacon, but a lot of it after that is going to be like farm building. So like, I'm going to build another wither farm, a raid farm, you know, kind of things of that nature. But main issue is, you know, actually getting out and doing those things is kind of an issue. Well, not even getting out and doing them, honestly. It's just after that, like in terms of like building like cool stuff, like pretty stuff, I don't know what to do. Because I don't want to be living in a cave forever, but I'm not exactly the best at building, so can't. Oh, that's right, I don't actually have the recipe yet, dang. Oh. I'll make one and then I'll use the recipe book. What? Oh, it was on the first page. I am literally perfect amount because you can cook a stack of food with this amount. Now we're in another weird spot though. Oh, I think what I'm gonna do is, well no, because that'll cross section in a weird way. Ah shit. Alright, I got an idea. We're gonna kind of move these a little bit. And then from here I can actually start another tunnel. Because all I need is just a room that's like long and not much else. Another one, huh? You, okay. Oh, hey, it works. Got his ass. What do you have to offer? Slime balls. Ooh. Melon seeds as well are quite a nice deal right now. That slime, well, I live next to a swamp, so slime balls, to be fair, aren't particularly useful. Alright, we'll get your ass for now. I never came up with an actual way to get out of here, huh? I'm sure that counts. Alright, that should probably do it. Now basically all it is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8, and then I do another 8 over here. That's not 8, that was 9. Either way. And then campfires kind of go in. We take out these top blocks. And it is a little loud right now, but I don't have to be down here too often. I don't think I can hear it from up there either. But yeah, basically all it is now is you just, you know, slam a bunch of baked potatoes on there and boom, done. So some easy stuff. This definitely goes here, and then we'll kind of indent these a little bit. There we go. Cool. And then we're gonna go get that food, and then we can start. Or we ought to be able to start, rather. Oh! We'll just make hay bales or bread for now, honestly. I don't even care. I'll worry about it later. They'll grow soon enough. And I know I got bone meal to spare, but it'd be kind of silly to waste. Not that I'm not in short supply or nothing, because I got a lot, but like I said, I'll worry about that a little later. Oh yeah, and I forgot that village actually did have a lot of hay bales on them already. So we're actually good on food for the time being. Perfect. Alrighty, cool. I'll go ahead and put this leather away and these leads, and we're out of here again. This time for real. I shouldn't need anything else. I got my bell and all that other good stuff, so because I do actually need the bell. Now, all I'm planning on for the zombies, I'll just have a little, like, minecart sitting on, like, a circular track. So that way, you know, it's always, like, you know, can't go anywhere. And then it's just a matter of, lure a zombie onto that minecart, it sits in it. And then, you know, it's in a safe spot, and then it's all good. I can always just get it moved somewhere else later if I need to, and then I'll get all those railways dug out and all their little cubbies dug out first, but I'm hoping the zombie part don't take too long. And carrying ain't too bad either, so that just takes a while is all, because I have to actually get a hold of the golden apples and all the other stuff. Except for the farmer though, I think I can get like a farmer as well. Or actually I can trade with the, you know, the actual like farmers over there. And the breeder, and hopefully get like an apple trade, because that'll make things a lot easier for me if that's the case. Again, first things first, we're gonna go ahead and get these guys kind of safely tucked away so I don't have to worry about them. And this also means too, I'll be able to replace that with something a little nicer. But yep, so this is pretty much where it's gonna go. It's just gonna be a tunnel, it just kind of leads out in a direction, and it'll kind of branch off like a dirt block. Oh, I might actually catch two zombies, like one for this side and then one for this side. But we'll kind of see how that one goes, because I only need one side for right now, you know. These guys never stop being loud, huh? Alright, so that's all of them for right now. One of them definitely went in. Damn. Oh, I'll have to figure this out. I think I can just make some compost or some real like throwaway stuff for right now, and then kind of use that to lure him in here, you know. We'll go ahead and make 4 composters. Rude. Oh, there we go. Here, well, we had one. Fucking get back in there. God damn it. Not funny. Somebody want to do it? No, I guess it's because I kind of can't see it too, to be fair. It's in a weird spot. Yeah, let's try this. Oh, does this not actually count as a village then? If they don't want to register the stuff too, that might be an issue. So what if I like put down this bed? Somebody, okay, well, it's nighttime clearly, so that's why that's like that then. Oh, I should have grabbed that zombie first. So now, yeah, okay, so I don't think it had anything to do with the bed, honestly. But, I mean, hey, that makes things a little easier, right? That is dirt. Go in your little baby jail, loser. You too. No, fucking get back, bro. Wait, if I ring a bell, do they actually, like, go to it? They don't exactly have a bed to go to, or anything. Because they'll go back to their bed, but not their workstation, which that makes no sense, honestly. Get back in your fucking... You know what, fine, whatever. We'll let them be out for right now. Come on. Come on. You know you guys want to go to work, like, come on. Fucking clown, get back in there. Here we go. Now, I don't know what these two, what their problem is. Maybe if I replace it? I mean, they should be working right about now. They're not nitwits either, so... Okay, so you do actually want to work, but you're too much of a lazy ass to get in the hole. Bruh. Bruh. Go in the hole. Come on. Go in the hole. You really just won't go, huh? I didn't misplace like any of their villagers, I don't think, either. Because there might be somebody from outside that's trying to like register into one of these, or this guy's just actually completely brain dead. One of the two. Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? He's not doing anything. He won't move, he won't, you know, do anything, so it's just kind of bizarre. Like, bruh. Oh my god, you're finally looking around? That's wacky. Now come on. In. In. Come on, go to work. What the hell is going on? No. Go to work, go. I don't get why those two would register, but this guy wouldn't. Might have inadvertently goofed something up with that bell being the way it was. Yeah, or at least they're all in place, so can't be that. Again, they're just not wanting to work or do literally anything, so something's missing for that to be that big of an issue. Like, I am missing something important. Because the other two registered just fine, and I know I put that breeder far enough away. So it's just a little bizarre is all. So this is the wall, this is where the villager is, this is where the workstation is. The workstation is going to be in the front, by the way, in the future. But I just need to know this for right now. So we'll put that there. Alright, so we can get rid of these for the time being. Looks like I won't get it back. Okay, cool. So if I'm not mistaken, right, all I have to do basically is like powered rail like here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And then we just take some normal rails and kind of hook them up properly. So powered, normal. And then whenever I want to bring like the zombie in, you know, because this will be like a powered rail just so it gets the stuff faster, like always lit. Whenever I want to actually bring it somewhere, I just have to have some funny shit with some levers all up on these walls, so that way I control where it needs to go. And then it'll stop, zombify it, and then when it's zombified, I'll send the zombie kind of like backwards into its little like hole, which will probably be like here. And I'll like move this to be a little bit better. Yeah, there we go. And I'll need powered rails too in the future. Not that they have to be powered rails, but you know, it would probably help, I guess. There we go. At least I got some. That's all I'm looking for, honestly. Oh, and I don't actually have any normal rails. Probably go do something about that, right? What do we got? There we go. I know this thing is ugly as hell, and don't worry, it won't get better, so Nothing to worry about there. Wait, if I want this hooked up the correct way. If I want this hooked up properly, it's gotta be some specific way, right? Oh, I can always just get the levers too, because I need to make them anyways, so. But this should pretty much be it, more or less. And then I'll have buttons kind of on the inside of each of these, so. All we're doing here is making 4 buttons. So whenever it's ready to go back, it'll go back. And then I need to make some sticks. And then basically I just, you know, whenever I want it to go somewhere, I flick down a lever. So it'll flick the intersections basically. So if I wanted it to go here, for example, I would just flick these two, you know, minecart should just take it there. It'll like go into here and then it'll have to stop because it hit a powered rail. And then it cures it. Or it zombifies it, and then when that's done, I'll just flick these back and then hit the button and send it away. And that should do it more or less. Although it is definitely kind of cramped, I will admit that. So I will have to figure something out for that. But that's fine, that can wait, I'm sure, you know. Nothing to worry about. And there's gonna be a powered rail like here, so we'll actually kind of get the torch ready for it. Alright, so the well is right here, now that I'm thinking about it. Alrighty, so we are going to get rid of this. What do you need a water supply for anyways? Like, come on. Actually, this can just stay filled, it doesn't matter. We'll go ahead and hollow this so I get some room to work with. And then I need another button. And actually we'll kind of get this to turn a little bit differently. Alright, so this is gonna be the powered rail. It'll always stay on until I'm ready to send it. And then, you know, these will always be lit. I can control all this wherever I need to. Then one other thing that's gonna happen too, so I don't risk dying or like getting cornered in a weird spot, is these are gonna be more like I guess maintenance tunnels for lack of a better term. So I can kind of just go in and out of here whenever I need to get out. So that way, if like something happened here, I can just, you know, dip and nothing should be able to hurt. I got easy access, like, you know, kind of up here. I'll figure that out, but otherwise it's fine. Like, this is for me only. I know villagers should be escaping, probably. And we'll give this a proper like test run too when I actually get the zombie village, or just, you know, normal ass zombie. But firstly, we're gonna need some more powered rails. It is nighttime and I don't have a minecart. Oh, you can also store them in a boat. So what I might actually do too is probably catch them in a boat and then go like seal them off somewhere and then like worry about it later. Like when I actually come back with more stuff. So we'll go ahead and catch them in a boat. And then we'll kind of go from there. After I like see them off too, of course. Let's see, what do we got? That is not a zombie, so that's fine. Alright. I'll have to light some of this up and wall it off because I don't exactly feel safe all the time being out here. Even in the daylight, it don't ever feel right, you know? But that's not the problem. We're looking for just one little zombie to go kidnap. I go put him in his little safety bubble, and then we're out of here to go get more powered rails. So I think I'm out. Yep, and I have no gold either. But guess what? I finished smelting. Whoa. And I need to get some spiders too while I'm at it. Where there's spider eyes. I'm sure that'll be okay. I would prefer to not have to go too far from here. So we're gonna go into those woods and maybe over here. Just wherever there's a zombie. Because there is one somewhere. There's gotta be. First full Minecraft night in complete history that it's just straight up peaceful. That's just a normal skeleton wearing pants. I'm gonna catch that guy after I get this guy. Alright, you're coming with me. Come on, let's go. Now, all I do here is just get him in his little boat when I get him closer. And in fact, technically I can drop him in through the well if I'm not mistaken, because that's also kind of an inconvenient spot. I will put that down in there. Yoo-hoo, come on. Let's go. Dude. What the fuck? Rude. This would just make my life easier if you would just kind of stay. He won't, will he? Bruh. Damn, shit's been having a hard time getting in boats recently. Like that villager was an issue, this guy's been an issue, like, come on. Whatever, just get in somewhere. There we go, see, that's a little better. Now, it should literally just be as simple as put him in a little cave. That's a little annoying, but fine. I'm not gonna try and tank all my armor like that. We'll put that up there. Now, I'll go ahead and sleep back at my house. No, actually, I'll just sleep here. Duh. Alright, well, we'll actually head back, so I have to go get that gold anyways. So we go get that gold, a little bit more redstone just to be safe. And then it's just, you know, go cart them off in a little minecart track. Weird. Dumbass. You shot the wrong guy. We're gonna get that spider. Those spiders. Multiple. Uh-oh. Get out. Come on. Oh, okay. I got knocked by that skeleton in a weird way that almost got me. I shouldn't have done that. So we're gonna leave. I got a spider ride. I just needed more. So I got more. So we're leaving. And we're not gonna think too hard about any of this. Because that would be quite an embarrassing way to die. Maybe I should have just left the village. I didn't end up like loading all this at nighttime where it's dark and then there's still just gonna be shit out and about here anyways. Slime. Oh, I'll have to come back for that guy later when I actually get some looting and some better armor, because I don't want to risk dying to like other things. As everything else in this game is fine, it's just creepers I'm like extremely like worried about, because you know, guaranteed death. And that's no fun. Except if you have full prot 4, then it's like you actually live on like the 3 hearts or so, even in hardcore. So that's what kind of why I'm doing all this so fast, because you get a hold of prot 4 full armor and everything, you'll live a full like creeper blast that's like right next to you. Not a charge creeper though, but if you have full blast protection for it, then you will, but it'll just be like by a thread and I'll have totems at that point, so it won't matter. Now we are here for this gold. And that's all I'm really here for. And some redstone. We'll take some more of that. And we'll go ahead and sleep for right now. And when I actually move that zombie in place too, I'll have to remember to cover up all that stuff so it doesn't burn in the daylight. Because I'm going to be carrying him through like open air and all that, so can't have that happen. I think I'll kind of just lure it into like a 1x1 hole or something, or like punch it into one. I did hit it twice, so it should still have plenty of health left. I just can't be like too greedy with it. But I'll learn the most of the way there, and then just kind of have them. Oh, I can use trapdoors too. I can have that old trick. So I should actually be able to get him to walk like over into where I want him to go, right? And then he'll just kind of drop in there trying to get to me. And then I seal that whole thing up, and then he's in place, and then I just lock him in a minecart, you know, make sure he's all in there, and then it'll literally be done. And then I can just start zombifying and carrying stuff, like straight up, like it's just that easy. Hopefully, that's what the plan is, so I hope it works out. Because I'm actually on a pretty good pace right now, so I'm hoping this don't take too long. The way things are going, it might be fine. See, when he didn't despawn, but I checked with minecarts. I didn't check with boats, though. Oh, doesn't matter. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna find the exact block after I make the rails and I get that infrastructure done. We're gonna find the exact block this goofball needs to fucking go on. Activator powered. There we go. So these are all filled in for a reason. We're gonna go ahead and kind of just seal this with a slab for the time being. And I'll actually kind of, I'll seal this off a little bit more too, just so there's no chance of him like escaping or something. But it should literally just be, oh, and I'll actually kind of, we'll do some other things really quickly. That goes there, that goes there. And then that'll go there. And the last little bit, of course, is the minecart. So we'll go ahead and grab one of those. That'll be going right there. So, and then I need the trap door really quickly. Now here's the part where he's going to be coming from. I'll be able to crouch through that, he won't. And then we just put in the trap door like here. So they think this is a full block, it's not, and then he falls down, sits in the minecart straight away, more or less, because there's nowhere else for him to go. And just to be safe, we'll put this, I can always get this kind of taken out. We're gonna dig a little bit of a different way, because I know this is going towards a zombie, and I don't want to make some kind of bad mistake right now. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so pretty much, and I'll double check this too, all of this should be completely covered. You can have a direct block, all that kind of good stuff. Just to be safe there. So all I should have to do is just that, get over to here, boom, and then, you know, seal them off. That should literally be it. Now we're gonna, oh, he even picked up dirt so he won't despawn regardless of whether or not he's in a minecart. That's even better. So we're gonna go ahead and hit F3 and B, see his hitbox, boop. Alright, he's coming with me. We're just gonna haul ass. There's only one way for him to go. There we go. He comes down to me. He'll figure out one day. Except for the part where, hang on. Okay, so it's one of those times, huh? Almost off without a hitch, but more or less he'll drop in. Oh, I know what I can do as well. Hang on. I need that there because it's gonna flow over. So it won't do anything weird. There we go. It didn't break the minecart, did it? Or am I just being a dumbass? Well, I'm sure I'll find out. Either way, that's not the concern right now because he's in place. Cool. If I need to, I'll just make a dispenser because that might also be an issue of not having a dispenser. I don't know why, but... Alright, I'm out of inventory space right now. We're just gonna toss some crap on the floor. I need that button. Oh, and we even got the resources to make a dispenser. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna do that really quickly just while I'm thinking about it. So we do that. I guess killing a skeleton was a lucky thing, huh? We'll do that. Cool. Now there is another slate issue. But nothing being a total not dumbass shouldn't fix. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so we'll go ahead and seal this up. Put that in there. Now, this should just be like the villager, so literally hitting this should just... Why? Why? Why do you feel the need to do that? So it is not just like the villagers, and that's not cool. Okay, that's still there. I wasn't paying enough attention earlier. We're gonna get rid of this wheat, actually. Give me a second here. Bruh. What the fuck is going on with this version? Seriously, something's weird, man. I got him into like, cause I tried this out in creative too, right? Just to like double check some stuff, and I got him in just like fine enough. It didn't really take too hard. It didn't, you know. Didn't take too long. on, get in, dude. Well, I've got maybe one more thing I can try, but if this don't work, then we're gonna have a problem because I'm not sure what's really going on for this to be this bad, you know? So he won't be able to go in that way, but it'll just make sure he doesn't suffocate. Why, man? This shouldn't be like this, right? Like... Can't be because he's holding something. Weird. There we go. Okay, so that's what we were looking for this whole time here. That was just bizarre. Oh, that's all good. I think he was technically like... I don't know if this is correct or not, but I want to say he was technically like inside of that powered rail. So like, you know, he was actually like in the right spot and where he should have been. Like he was like clipping into it, which is why that minecart didn't want to pick him up, but like me hitting him might have like knocked him in better than otherwise would have happened. Oh, now all I do here is switch this out with this. And the minecart will do the rest when that's time. Oh, this will be the first guy we want to cure, but we don't want to cure him yet. And I should actually have this as a lever just kind of as a fail-safe, you know? It'll always stay off until I know I'm ready to like turn it on. There we go, so that's good. Yeah, alright. Oh, zombies in. And I shouldn't have anything really more to worry about for the moment. Now this part, though, I do need to change up some stuff here. Okay, so this is where they actually get brought into. And I want this to kind of be like... This needs to be like completely like sectioned off just because I don't want, you know, villagers seeing that zombie and then like, you know, freaking out over it. So can't have that. So that goes like that. I guess I can just honestly like dump them into here. Like they'll just kind of go flying off like this block and then it should still be okay. So if that's the case, they go kind of flying off this block on the minecart. And then, yeah. And coming through here, you know, I break the minecart. I lure them into the hole that I have set up. And then, you know, they'll have their workstation too. And then it should just be pretty easy, so they're all like this. And then one other thing I forgot to do is, this is just good for the other ones that I don't have cured, but they have some kind of thing where if they're able to see like a guy that's next to him that's like been zombified, you know, and then like they see that they've been cured, they also offer their own discounts as well. So we squeeze out just that little bit more money out of them. And then that just will make things a little better in the long run, kind of make them to stay happy and all that. Okay, so we'll put these in place. This is where their workstations are gonna be going when I get those in order. And we'll be doing cartography tables when it's nighttime, there's a spider out. Alright. Now, we'll head back to the base and go get some cartography tables. I need 4 of them, and then I need 8 golden apples and like a ton of weakness potions. Oh, and there is one other thing I can do because I can use the same kind of lever thing here. Where would I want this if I did this? It has to be 3 tall just to be safe. That's not 3 tall. I think it can actually afford to go upwards a little. No, not there. Here's fine though. Oh, I can actually have this dip, so what we'll do as well, right, is oh, a couple. Oh wait, no, that'll already have one there, so that's fine. Oh, a couple of things. So this is gonna actually get moved over to here. Oh wait, no, it doesn't even need to because it's still powered anyways. So I'm sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Basically, I'm trying to get some groundwork laid out too for that other side because I think I should be able to kind of recycle this one zombie instead of having to get a second one, which would be easier and more convenient, but I already got the one, so I'm gonna make them last as long as I can. But basically what I should, that's lucky, I'll take that. Basically all I should have to do is kind of raise this up a little bit. Get this powered rail up. They won't take damage, I think, and I'll move it back one just to be safe, but you know, we'll still have this going to here like I've talked about, so it'll go into there. So a villager will still be able to go into here. They're going in whether they want to or not because of the way the minecart is. And we'll have this here. It will go back this up by 1. There we go. Back that up a little bit. Toss that. So they can't get out either way, and then... Oh, and I was gonna dip it down anyways. What the fuck am I doing? Sorry. Regardless, I guess it'll just be easier to keep it all flat because this does need to be flat anyways, but... Basically all this will do is just let me kind of mirror this over here. And then I can kind of get some other stuff set up for other villagers. Oh, I still got a spider above me though, but that's alright. But again, with the way this is set up, it should literally just be routing this into the back. I might have undershot. This is where the first cubby is, so I did. So there should be a powered rail here, like, you know. Powered rail goes here. We need to seal this up, and then I need to light it up too, just to be safe. As long as there's something. So this should go all the way around through here. And then this is where the curve happens. So the rail should just come in, kind of curve here, and then it's the same song and dance where, you know, got some buttons here to send it back. And then all that other funny business. And just to make sure those little maintenance tunnels that I made are on every other block. So wherever their cubby is, it's the one in between. So here's their cubby, so it's this one here is where that happens. Go another one. And then this needs to be up. Alright, cool. So go ahead and do this too. Alright, sweet. So now I should be able to just kind of bail whenever I need to from here. I need to kind of get the rest of these powered rails put into place. And some extra buttons. And this part, all this is just for the future, so I don't need this quite right now, but I will later. Because again, don't want to have to waste more time on another zombie or nothing. So I need to make a couple more rails and some power rails. Make some of these. Make some of these. And just one more set of these. And I'm out of iron. That's alright though, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I literally would have been short one. That would have been kind of funny though. And then it's just some more levers like we got earlier to control these little lanes. Oh, that one's got nowhere else to go, but this one does, so cool. So just all I have to do is make sure these are kind of in order when it's ready to be set, and then that's all done. Alright, sweet. So it's just go get weakness potions, cartography table. I need to seal this up first and grab this lapis. There we go, good enough. And then this gets sealed off. And then I need to figure out some other things though. So first of all, that gets sealed, so this will be kind of its own like safe place, you know. It's just one piece of iron, that's a button. I'll go to that dirt and the slag, but there we go. That's where the villager gets dropped in. There we go, so you can get in and out fairly easy. And then this gets sealed like that. And then I have to get a, I'll have to get like a little crawl space thing here. It's like Among Us because I'm venting. Anyways, Among Us joke aside, this should be good, so I can get in and out to here whenever needed. And then this is how I actually go and to go check on the, to go into the trading hall. Again, I know it's like kind of really like shitty, but it works. Oh, and I'll get something better to kind of go up into here. I'll get like another trapdoor and some ladders, but I gotta go put some junk away first. But yay. Cool. I'll go ahead and put some of this crap away. Other trap door. We want a little bit of ladders, so I'll actually be nice and make the trap door the spruce one instead of using the oak one. And then we just need to make some ladders here. Although I could probably go steal them from the churches, but nah, we'll worry about that later. Regardless, I need this to leave also at some point. In fact, I'll just kind of wait to do that. There we go. That makes it easier. That's good. And then this kind of plays. Okay, that's a little bit of a problem. Maybe here then instead, yeah. At least it's less of a problem, you know. There we go. Shoot, sorry, I'm just trying to think about how I want this done. Oh, it should be fine, right? Because then I just break that. That's still fine, honestly. I do need to be able to be standing here, though. And I guess it actually needs... Well, this is... I don't even need to crawl to get here. I just need to make sure he can't get out and, like, into here. So, this will just go here. And then I kind of connect it up with a ladder. Ah. This is also a problem I haven't really thought too much about either. Oops. I could literally just have a ladder going into here from the outside, so with all that stuff kind of being backdoor stuff, it actually isn't the worst thing in the world, so that's what I'll do instead. So this can go. Oh, can that. Bring that down to here. And make sure that's actually sealed off. And then I'll just have a like tower kind of going up a little bit. That's a path block. Oh, we got a spider in a tree. That should be okay though for right now. This is just to make sure it's at least like relatively safe, so I shouldn't have to always worry about, you know, whether or not I'm literally gonna fucking die getting in and out of a building. So we're gonna make sure that actually, you know, is safe. Get rid of these finally. I'll just make more ladders, to be honest. Yeah, fuck it. Okay, rude. Rude. I wonder if it... Oh no, it just teleported away, not underground. Cool. Put that there. Yeah, sorry this has been a little bit more boring and not I know it hadn't been terribly exciting, but this is like honestly like record like pace for me more or less, because this takes me like multiple hours pretty much every other time, but I'm changing the how I do things this time around, so. And it looks like it's gone better for it, so I'm glad about that. Now, it certainly is not a glamorous way to get into here, but it's safe. And I know nothing ain't getting up here except for like a spider, but they can't get down a ladder like that, so that's all I'm looking for personally. And the last little bit is I'm gonna seal this part up. I don't really care how this village looks, by the way, just kind of as a warning, because you're like, oh man, you should go fix this, and the answer is no, I won't, because it's all about that trading hall. This can look ugly as shit, because we're here to trade, we're not here to, like, you know, have like an actual like village for aesthetic, you know. But when I do actually build like a village that looks aesthetic and all that, or doesn't look fucking aesthetic, it has a nice aesthetic, because, you know, nothing looks aesthetic, like, be real with yourself, but, you know, getting all this in place makes it a little bit easier. But we'll put some cobble over here. I should never really need to access it through there again, but it's there if I need it. Cool. Now, I got another spider eye. That makes like 4, I think, which is great. But we're gonna take this gold back. We're gonna do a little bit of swapping some crap here. I need cartography tables and some splash potions of weakness and some golden apples. And then I need to start doing some kidnapping too. Also extra mine carts. I'll have to go get those too. Otherwise, this place is pretty much completely donezo, and yeah. Now, all it is to make a splash potion of weakness is just, you know, fermented spider eye into a, you know, water bottle, and then just some gunpowder and make it a splash potion. So you don't even need another wort for these. And then I need apples too, which is also a little bit of a problem for right now. Well, I got enough oak trees here to cut down, I guess, but it'll be easier getting it through a farmer, so I'll have to kind of remember to do that. But I need 8 golden apples, and I've already got 1, so just 7 more. And then the weakness potions, I think I can actually do like, I think I can hit all of them at once with like, with 1 weakness potion, so you can kill, or not kill, you can actually like splash like 4 at a time if they're spaced out even like that. You just have to throw it in the absolute dead center for it to happen, but it can. So I'll have to do that, but we're cutting down some of these trees because I want more wood, and then also I need to make sure that I get like some apples at least. Although knowing me, I will have to end up trading for them, so I'll have to get ready to fork over a bunch of wheat. So I'll actually go bring the hay bales with me just as a backup plan. Actually, not even as a backup plan. That's gonna be my first plan. We're gonna go get some. We're gonna go bring those hay bales I've been holding on to. Because I'm gonna re-roll one of my farmer villagers in that breeder until it can sell me apples. Or until it can, you know, it'll buy like potatoes or wheat for me, but preferably wheat, and then, you know, it sells me bread. And I'll do the same for the other one, so I got better odds. And then hopefully hit that kind of trade out of them. Because if not, we're gonna be here a while farming for apples, like literally, and that's no fun. But very good amount of progress so far today. There's still more to be done though. I also have no more iron, so we're gonna actually have to resort to repairing these the good way. It was a good thing I kept all these. Even though I was just gonna scrap him earlier, to be honest. Alright, cool. Yep, now like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start on that brewing stuff. I should actually have enough gold as well. It's 8 per apple, and I've already got a stack, so that's perfect on its own. So yeah, it's just a matter of brewing. So we're gonna take these. We are taking this. I got all the other ingredients downstairs, which is down here. And I'll bring my emeralds with me too. And we'll just load these up into here really quickly. I only have enough for 12, which is still a lot, so I'm not too worried. And we're actually going to condense this into some gold blocks. Got enough of that. I'll just toss that away for right now. Oh, it's spider eye, brown mushroom, and sugar to make that. To make a fermented spider eye, so give me a moment. There we go. And that sugar cane. Sweet. Make these. I got the gunpowder to make them splash potions. I need to make sure that hay bales are in my inventory, and same with these emeralds. Because I will need to bring these. And we'll just bring like 6 splash potions of weakness with me when I get over there. Because I don't have a whole bunch of inventory space. Although I should probably actually go clear some out. But this is okay for right now, so I'm not too worried about it. It'll get done either way. Now, getting access to all these cartography trades is really good because, you know, spoiler alert, you know, you can do a lot with just, like, all I have to do is go mine a little bit of sand, smelt it, and then, like, turn it into glass panes over there. And then I sell them a pane for an emerald because when you cure them, you get such a heavy discount, and if you do it twice, it'll drop it to 1 pane for an emerald. And you can do 16 at a time, so having at least 4 for right now is literally perfect. Because I will be getting more in the future, but I'm kind of at like a hard limit right now with how much I can make, because I don't have the apples, I don't have the gold. I've got the potions, but it's the apples and the gold specifically that are going to be a total pain in the ass for the time being. And I don't need more than 4 right now anyways. That's a stack of emeralds, you know, at a time before, like, I literally can't buy anymore. So that's perfectly okay in my eyes to do this. So we're going to take that golden apple I do already have. And if worst comes to worst, I can go farm for apples, but I would really prefer to not have to do that. So we're just going to kind of hope and pray that, and there's good odds of it too. I think it's like a 2 out of 3 chance or something I get that apple trade. It's not a guarantee though, as far as I remember, but I've like never not gotten it on those farmers before. So all it is you know, I'll break their composters until they're actually like farmers with you know, the wheat trade, and then hopefully they'll sell me bread too on the same guy. So that way if I run out of wheat or if I need to save it for the other dude, I can actually afford to do that and but still get them to their 2nd tier. Because they're 2nd tier when they sell you apples. And I pretty much had to memorize like some of these specific ones because I used to do this a lot more like in my own free time. Like when I only had Bedrock Edition, I did this a lot. And then I got, you know, Java Edition. Well, I've had Java Edition for a while. It's just I didn't have a computer to run it until I think 2 years ago now when I got into college, so. And then I had to go out and buy a PC or the parts to build the PC. Yeah, everybody tells you to go like make your own PC, and they're right, but what they don't tell you is that like building it ain't hard. It's cable management is fucking stupid, and also, you know, building it is kind of like a little wacky for the first time, and you got to be careful but not too careful, because I didn't end up having like my RAM sticks plugged in properly at one point. So I was like, damn, why ain't my PC working? It just didn't have the RAM sticks in hard enough, so you know, that was like that. But regardless, it's all good. That's, you know, what's not all good though, the sugarcane that I forgot to go make cartography tables. Luckily, you know, forgiven for my stupid ass mistake, because there's already some over here, so we're gonna go grab that. I'm gonna go grab these, because I gotta make 4 of these cartography tables. I got the wood on me, so that's fine too. And I'll go build a little storage bit underground so I can kind of bulk store, because I'm gonna need to store in bulk under there, honestly. So I'll have to make a little dedicated room for it, which might be an issue now that I'm sitting down and thinking about it. Because again, the way that rail is, it's gonna be a little weird. So I'll have to kind of chain it into the to another part. Maybe I can just have it on the ceiling, like in barrels or something, you know. I won't have to open up anything. But this can go. We'll just kind of. This can just go here forever, honestly. I'm not too worried. We'll go ahead and do that. Now, the villagers do come out of here, so I can't actually pretty much put it anywhere near here. No, 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 no. That'll go there. Man. Oh, I'll learn one day, I guess, but man, it is a little frustrating sometimes. I plan out a little bit, but not usually ever enough, it seems like. Hell, this doesn't even need to be like that, you know, but I want it like that anyways, just to be safe. I really don't want to risk this guy taking damage from like silly crap, you know, and then he just starts dying slowly over time, which doesn't exactly do anything for me. Regardless though, we're here, so we're gonna pick somewhere to do this, and I'm gonna pick it to be here. I'm gonna pick it to not be here. Just kidding. I just need it to be anywhere, so I can't really be too picky right now. God fucking damn it, man. How, like, close quarters am I getting with this thing? Seriously. Like, I am always, like, cutting it close nowadays with how little space I have to work with. But, I mean, you know, it could be a lot worse, I guess, right? So... But we'll go ahead and get this sorted, so get these put away. And that, and that, and that. And that, and all these things. Just as long as I got something for right now, that's all I'm worried about. And it's all safe and lit up and all that. And I can go back up. Now the other thing that I need sugarcane to do. Great. There we go. Now we just make our cartography tables. And then this is the other thing I'm a little worried about too. Why did I do that? Anyways, so these guys haven't exactly been doing me any good favors with how these things are. So register to your job. Yes, good boy. Oh, I'll have to bring them like emeralds or paper to get them ranked up. That's gonna break. Yeah, that's all right. Good. Good. And then you're the only one left, so. Now, I'm gonna actually make some fence gates really quickly. Alright, things have been a little slower tonight too. I'm not speaking a whole bunch, but I'm just, you know, a little sidetracked trying to get all this stuff figured out. It's brain hurty trying to do this, like a fucking pill. Oh, I forgot to think about stuff like that too. You cannot be serious. And I don't have a bucket of lava because I never actually went back. Oh, god damn it. Oh, Jesus. That's just another thing I have to think about right now. Oh, well. I'm not too worried about dying to them. It's these idiots I'm worried about, like, getting murdered. So, what we're gonna actually do, right, is, well, first things first, I guess that doesn't matter. Well, no, because I want him to... Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. You know what I'm trying to do here. So, all I do is, I'll have these like this. So, hopefully, it should be relatively safe for these guys. Because I can have these, shut, right? So that way whenever I'm gone, I shouldn't exactly have to worry about them getting like mauled or anything. And especially with the way these tunnels are, I kind of can't afford to. But that is quite bad luck to have to worry about this right now. Now, they sound like they kind of walked away a little bit, and as long as there's not one with a banner that I had to have to go lure somewhere else. Alright, just be the one though. I'm not hearing any others, and I'm not seeing any with the hitboxes either. Not that you inherently get to see more with hitboxes on, but it does make it a little bit easier for me to see, so I leave them on sometimes. Especially now when I don't know if there's any others around. But again, by the sounds of it, it should be all good. So we're gonna go ahead and continue with what I was doing. And we're gonna go to the villager breeder. And I needed to pick up some iron, but I forgot to do that. I think I still actually have a minecart in that, in over here, you know, in that dispenser still, so maybe it'll be okay regardless, but I got to reset their trades till I get them to have some wheat and all that funny business. But it looks like it's been pumping out while I'm over here. In fact, that guy's in a snowy one technically? That's kind of weird. Anyways. Oh, that's right, I got more emeralds while I was over by here. Oh, and I already got the minecart, so we're good. Now, at some point later, I could actually start getting them, but we're not worried about that right now. There's nothing... And I'm gonna actually take those out, because I don't want to, like, hit the button by mistake and then just, like, kidnap them, and then have them airdrop in a spot and in a place when I don't expect them to do so. Here is the funny place. We're gonna go in and say hi. One other thing, I'm gonna do that. Because again, I don't want to risk any of them getting out right now. So we're gonna go ahead, because I don't know if they shouldn't try and breed or nothing while I'm in here probably. Because I'm gonna be breaking their workstation, so it looks like it's turning nighttime anyways. Potatoes and beetroot, carrot and bread, not what we're looking for. And they won't want to register to anything with it being nighttime, so we're going to bed. Just as long as there's some sleep, it won't matter. There we go. there. Now that guy should hopefully try reassigning himself. And it looks like he did. Wheat and beetroot instead, not liking it. That's closer though. Wheat and potato, that's at least kind of good, but I'm specifically looking for wheat and bread. Beetroot and bread. Also, I tend to talk to myself like a lot more when it comes to villager stuff because it literally starts driving me fucking crazy. Because this shit sucks. You might not have ever done this before, but I'm sure like at least somebody has. Alright, and you know the pain. I know the pain. We all know the pain if you've done it before, but if you haven't, they don't like cooperating. Because this isn't hard, it's just like it's a patience test, you know. And luckily after playing Getting Over It for so long, I got a lot of it, but I hate this stuff sometimes, you know. Especially with librarians. This one's fine because there's not too many things to re-roll constantly, but with the librarians, there's so many possibilities for books. It's not even funny, and it takes so long to like, especially if you're looking for specific enchantments, because you might get some good ones that you kind of pass by. Like, damn, that's pretty good, I'll take that on my way, but once you start whittling down all the little things and, you know, hey, there we go, that's good. That's what I was looking for. We're gonna lock him in just to be safe. Now, shouldn't need, I shouldn't need to get him to be a, other dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to need to get him to another dude. Damn. That's not funny at all. This was also the other thing I was worried about, because that's one, right? Fuck. I'm not wasting all my money, I'll wait for him to turn to wheat. But this was the thing I was worried about. So I get one more shot at this, and it's you know, I think it's like a 2 out of 3 chance that I get it. Because there's only 3 things it pulls from in that second tier, so there's only a 1 out of 3 chance the thing I'm looking for ain't in there. And if my luck is particularly bad, I will not hit it. But I'm hoping, yeah, see, this is what we're looking for. Thank you for your patronage. We're taking that already. 20 apples, that'll do me plenty for right now. And I can always come back here and get some more. But that's all I was here for. That's it, that's all it took. Just having a nicer attitude, getting a little lucky, you know how it is. But this can go back up, we can go ahead and kind of get this fixed up to how it was, and it's like nothing ever happened here. Just great, because nothing did. So everything's all put together now, the pieces are kind of back in place, so all I literally have to do is test to see if my bullshit ass contraption works. It should, because it's just basic stuff, and we'll see how it goes, because like I said, I'm gonna do it, and I can afford to waste the weakness potion, so I'll just use 2, like on like a pair of villagers, I'll use a weakness potion, instead of trying to nail all 4 of them with just 1, because that'll cost me more anyways if I fail. And I can't really leave the area until I get all this done, so, but I got the time to commit, it's alright. Anyways, we'll put all this shit away. Oh, it's just, we take these, turn into that. There we go. I'll take 4. Cool. Now that they're kind of safe, we'll go ahead and open these back up for the time being. We'll go ahead and make golden apples, so make 7. Perfect. Now, I think we'll just, it doesn't particularly matter where I start from as long as I get it done. But I know there's definitely a smart way to do this, so just to make sure. we want that enabled. This is just to make sure as a safety device that it's actually done correctly. So if I kind of did that, so if I did that, it would go to here, zombify this guy, and then I'd hit the button from like back a little farther, I think. I actually have it back up to here, just so I have easy access to this button. But we'd hit this button, it would send him to this guy here, and then he would get zombified. And then when that was done, I would flick this lever back, and then this one to here, because then it would come zombify this guy. And then I'd flick this one and unflick this, so he'd come and zombify this guy. And then I'd send him back to his little starty hole. And then it would be good. And then I'd cure all these guys. Once they're cured again, then we'll just repeat it another time. But this should be good to go. After I get all these flicked, that is. Because these all need to be flicked so it knows to go to there. And we'll give this a whirl, so no regrets. I worked so hard on this, it's gotta do something now, right? Oh, and I should actually, give me one more second here. We're gonna make another set of fence gates so I can actually get to the zombie a little bit better, because I didn't exactly think about that either. So by here we'll go ahead and be able to reach him. Here we go. Perfect. And one more double check. All these are in fact locked in the right position. This is on, so we're ready to start it. Out he goes, you little fucking cum goblin. Get in there. That also is an issue I forgot about. They do lose quite a lot of momentum, so I do actually need to replace these rails with always powered rails at some point. Oh, no use dwelling on it now, I guess, right? So, get in. I said get in, fuckhead. Not worrying about me. Shit. Great. Not even exactly fun. Or funny either. What the hell, man? Oh, and I don't know if I might be able to send them back. We're gonna send them back just so I get them ready again. Because I completely forgot about that fucking loss of momentum, honestly. Now we just need to turn all of these off and he'll be able to kind of get sent back properly, I'm guessing. So I should just be able to hit this button here that I can't reach. Okay, this is also another thing I'm glad I'm at least testing. So yeah, okay, I can technically reach it, but it's so fucking poor that this needs to be, all these need to be moved to like the ceiling or like something. He made it back though, that's what I was looking for at least. So I know that works now, that's good. Again, we're gonna go fix up some garbage really quickly. We're gonna make some more powered rails. And I also need to actually power them, but we're gonna be using redstone blocks because fancy. I don't have the fucking redstone on me, it's in a chest again. Damn it. It's in the top chest, huh? Up there, up on the surface. But I mean, hey, it is good to get these worked out. No, alright, and my keyboard's starting to go out, so I'll have to replace the batteries a little later tonight, I'm guessing, but that's okay for me. That was just a little slight, because I thought those were footsteps that weren't mine. I would be a little worried. But it seems like I'm okay for right now, so we're... Alright, well, we'll try this. Let's try this again. That. Make these. Turn that with that. Cool. We're gonna go put some stuff away for the moment. Because I also need to make some blocks of redstone dust. I should be really using torches for this stuff, but I really just could not be bothered right now. It's not even that much more effort, but I think it is kind of a little nicer to have, you know? Alright. And this shouldn't interfere with anything either with this kind of rail system I got going. Yeah, these will always be bad. And I'll just, you know, like flick the lever. There we go. And the last little bit is making sure these buttons are moved into better spots. Because that's also kind of a big problem. Is that I wasn't able to actually hit them properly. The only other option I got is on the ceiling up above them, because if not, I'm gonna have to figure out some other like bullshit solution again. And that's not gonna be fun either, because these blocks here would be the most ideal ones, but they're surrounded on all sides, so that's not gonna work out. Regardless, should be ready to go after I actually get these flicked. So these will all be flicked, he'll stop here. We'll get this guy after he's not pissed off at me, which might take a little bit, and then we'll be good. So this is going to be activated, readied up. This is pointing the correct way. And I'm going to get a little bit more torches down this hallway because I don't want to risk anything spawning in here that I don't expect. If we don't do that here, so yeah, I know you see me, you fucking baby. I'm not seeing a bunch of angry. That's not particularly funny either. Is it because of the eye contact thing? Is that also a thing I have to worry about? Do they have to make eye contact? How am I gonna do that if they do? Oh shit, that's another thing. Alright, if the eye contact thing is the other issue, I can just replace those bits up there with slabs or trapdoors, but probably trapdoors for that narrower hitbox. So these are all going back, so I need to send him back. Because he's definitely able to hit the guy. But at least all this part's working now. So he's already back in his little hole here. We're gonna disable that. And we're just gonna go ahead and like bulk on some trapdoors really quickly, so. This is pretty much the last thing I can think of, because otherwise I'll have to do some like very serious like modification to get this to work properly. And there is another, well actually no, this one won't be so bad, but we'll take all these buttons out for the moment. Oh, but then that still leads to the issue though of I'll have to, if I use trapdoors and I have to find a better place to put these buttons, I'll have to do it anyways if I use, no, because if I use, no, because, god damn it, man, shit. Alright, so it's still an issue no matter what I do here, is basically my point. Is if I'm about to say, what did I hit? Sorry, so if I use trapdoors to help them like forcibly make eye contact, then that's great on the part that, you know, they make eye contact, zombie wants to kill the villager, all is well in the world, right? But that means the button is not going to be the one. Now you're not able to leave because you're and again, activating these is going to be the main problem. Because we are from earlier, they don't exactly, can't, Plus, what would that even do? That wouldn't do anything to warrant being worried about. Oh, wait, no, I do actually have one more option. Although it's kind of a half option more than a full one, but it still works. Well, that's alright. Yeah, it literally is just this simple. Alright, cool. Now, it'll activate 2 of them, but I don't think that matters too much. Maybe. Might. I doubt it. I'm not worried about it right now, neither should you. Oh, again, one more time. This should be pretty much everything. I can't think of anything else that I would have to fix right now other than somehow getting the zombie to get in closer, but it's already got this powered rail that should be flying it into here. And then they should try and make eye contact. You should try and get pissy at it. That should just be it, right? So we're gonna make sure it is nighttime or daytime. Nope, that's not gonna work right now. Because there is shit outside. There we go. I just want it to be daytime just in case. Either way, it should be okay. Like I said, last thing I'm able to try is I don't know what else there's gonna be to do. Like, I've got no fucking clue. They're gonna die outside eventually. There we go. Alright, this is activated, it's ready to launch, and hopefully this goes well. We'll see how this goes, but it'll go. You got hurt? Hurt on what? He definitely got hurt on something. And he's also not angry at the villager. Unless he's angry at me. But that can't be possible exactly either. I mean, hell, he's looking straight at him, so he's got to know he's there. We're gonna maybe back up a little bit. Is I'm hoping it's just a matter of me being too close and it wants the pathfind towards me. Or maybe it needs to be lower. Maybe the villager needs to be lower down so they're actually on eye level. Cause I can't just raise these guys up, man. And that just knocks them back anyways. Great. So there is an issue with this, huh? It might just be easier to just kind of, oh, but I won't be able to drop the villagers the way I want to exactly either. Oh, other fucking thing of problem solving I gotta do. Because the rails are kind of a bust until I figure something else out. Is again, I got 2 things. I can either try replacing these bits with like a half slab or something, and I move their workstation down just a tiny little bit, or because I got no more options otherwise. Because I have to make sure the minecart doesn't actually go into there, you know. So that's what we're gonna try. So I need to go get a piston. Because I won't be able to switch out the blocks any other way. Alright. It should still be salvageable though, it's just gonna be harder. I might not need a piston for this, but I am gonna have to think a little bit more. Is, you know, yeah. That'll be fun, that's always fun, right? What I think I do, right, is I take like a water bucket and I force them to like swim up. And then, you know, funny business. So how would I want to do this? This would go like here, just to mark that out. Just to have that marked. Man, a piston is gonna be the easiest thing, honestly. But I guess I'm gonna have to just suck it up and go get a piston. I don't know if I have any iron though, because you kind of need iron to do that. It's way over there. And it's not looking like I do. Unless I put it away up there, which I might have actually. Because I got all the other stuff to make a piston, I just need the iron. But I can always go find some to mine either way, I think. But I think they're not making eye contact properly, because he is definitely 100% close enough to like kick his ass, but like it don't matter if they don't make eye contact, you know what I mean? Because that's how it actually pathfinds to, you know, try and pick on a villager to, you know, zombify it, and if it can't do that, then it's like it doesn't exist, even if it's right next to it. So these dudes have to be shorter, is basically what I'm trying to say here. So I'd have to lower this down by 1 so I have the workstations in a better spot. That ain't too hard to do though. Alright, we're gonna do that now. We're gonna make sure these are lowered properly, because I don't want to take any chances with any of this either. There we go. Cool. I need more slabs. We got this here, great. Just so they can't try and walk out. I'll have to lower the other side too eventually, but I don't need to right now. Oh, and I forgot about the middle partition. Shoot. That's also not exactly helping me out. Did I break my shovel or just put it away? I guess I broke it some time ago. I don't know on what. I thought I made, oh no, I didn't actually make a fresh one, that's right. Honestly, it's not worth the hassle of even trying to move these, so we're just gonna actually fill them in. There we go. So basically all I should have to do is kind of just swap them out. So what I mean by that basically is we'll have this block be air. Oh god, how do I want to do this too, man? How many choices I gotta make and none of them are good. There is always the water thing, though, to be fair. I might just try that instead. You know what, fuck it. How did that go? Good. Alright, good. There was, in fact, the water thing. Oh, I guess I didn't need this piston after all, but it's a good thing I have it just in case, you know. Do they not still want to grab their fucking, you know? Oh, I got those trapdoors on me just to double check, but they don't want to grab their workstation still either. Which I'm also a little worried about. We're gonna find out. They won't drown that fast, right? There we go. You wanna grab your workstation, little buddy? Holy shit, he does. Oh my god, bro. That's crazy, dog. Whoa. Alright, looks like maybe I got something after all here. Stop fucking being here. Stupid ass lever. How do you want to be something useful? Is your workstation's right there? There you go. You did want to actually do something useful. Good. Alright, this is giving me a little bit of hope at least, so might still have a chance to not have to pretty much start over on this part. I would prefer to not, but if I have to, I have to, but again, would really not like to do that. I'm gonna try and avoid that at all for as much as I can. Here we go. Rail. They're not working right now, and I don't think it's because it's nighttime. It just might not be job time. Is it job time? I'm worried about just how, like, tiny this shit is, too, to be honest. So what I think I might do, too, is just kind of have slabs here instead. Because they'll be able to see just fine, or I might do trapdoors either way, but, that doesn't actually mess with any of this, luckily. Now, if I... Great. I mean, the whole point, too, to be fair, these being not trapdoors, was to make sure that the minecart actually, like, got caught and sent properly. You know what I mean? Like, well, we're gonna try this either way. I'll just have it go to this first one just so there's less distance back. But otherwise, fuck it. I'm tired of working on this. And he definitely is getting caught on something, too. I'm pretty sure it's like this. Oh my god. It's gotta be this time, right? Yes, it was. Alright. Let's go. Now that guy is not out of his cage, technically, I think, so that should be good too. You're gonna go down here. No. No, please, why? No, it did the thing I didn't want it to do and it got stuck on a weird spot. No. Oh, man. Alright. Might as well fix it for these ones while I still can, you know. Alright, so this is going to be broken. There we go. Oh man, it's like right there. There's only like a little bit more I have to figure out, but stop fucking man. I'm really sick of these levers sometimes, you know. Now, as long as I don't leave this area, that dude shouldn't despawn either, but I'm kind of worried if that's gonna happen. I shouldn't, but... Alright, slam. Alright. We're gonna send this guy backwards too, because I don't want to deal with anything right now. I just had to get him out. Now, one other thing we gotta do is here. Okay, that's also why it's good to check these things, because I don't want him getting out either. They don't swim. I forgot about that. Shoot. Great. God damn it. Oh, I don't want to have to waste more fucking gapples and shit. Oh, it won't be a waste though, right? Like, it wouldn't be a waste per se, because I'll still be able to get all this other crap out of them, so it should technically be okay. Alright, well, we're gonna try just doing another one. Alright, we'll give it another shot. I got the weakness potions ready for when this eventually does happen again. He's hitting something, and it's starting to worry me. I don't know what it could be either. He hit somebody. He hit a villager, and now he won't keep hitting him, you know? What's wrong with that? What the fuck? Why did he hit him and then stop? It's because I was there, or? Because he hit him, like, he should be close enough. Again, I'm kind of worried. Alright, yeah, you should definitely be getting hit by something, but you're not. Can I at least send this guy back though, or? No, is there still other shit that's going wrong? It seems like this is just more something that's gonna happen regardless, honestly. So I think they are just gonna stick with trapdoors, because even with that, even with the slab here, this didn't actually send back, which was the main reason why this was changed. So if that's not gonna happen, and then this is just gonna go back to being a slab. Just to double check. Stop. Rude. No, okay. Alright, I had a feeling that was gonna happen. That's why it's like that. That's back to normal. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of damage all the time whenever I go through here, which, you know, I've got armor, so I'm not that worried, but it still is a little annoying, so I would have just liked this to, you know, work. But it is what it is, you know, so I got enough here. These dudes aren't getting out anywhere. They still register their jobs properly, and it should still be okay to get these other ones cured, so they're zombified. What is he taking damage on? I don't get it, you know? There's nothing for him to take damage on, right? Like, I don't think there is. Or at least there certainly shouldn't be. Oh, that's right, I forgot that's always an issue. It might be like these blocks or something. Yeah. I can't go bad. This is the only thing, so I've made sure everything else is like fine, you know? Like there's no other way for him to take damage because he doesn't exactly clip into anything. Except for this block technically, but we're gonna fix that too just to make sure. But otherwise it should literally all be safe. Alright. Oh, it's already sees me, duh. I mean, this does what I needed it to do, so as long as that's like that, I'm got nothing to really worry about. Oh, that's where that lever came from, right. Now we're gonna turn that, and then we'll turn that last lever upwards. That was good, my armor, that's pretty solid. Alright, cool. I should have some kind of safeguard too. I need to like just be absolutely sure that if they did escape, and I mean like for whatever reason, if they escape, they can't like go like completely willy-nilly like everywhere. So we're putting in a fence gate like here, because that means they'll just be limited to here, and then they won't really have anywhere too bad to go. But all these are pointing in the correct direction, and we're just gonna go ahead and get this dude sent back. Yeah, shut up, you big baby. Get out of here. Alright. He's back in his little hole. This is getting disabled for right now. We're good. I only need them for the cartographers anyways, so just as long as there's something, it's not the end of the world. Alright, so now this is what we're gonna try. Oh, a couple things. That goes there. I got another one. I've got 4 to try with, and I got 2 more. But there we go. The funny noise of them being cured. This place is ugly as hell, but you know what, man? It works. I didn't ask it to do anything else other than work, so this is what I get. And that's alright. Now we're just gonna wait here a little bit for him to cure, and then, you know, I'll go ahead and get like a little AFK area set up a little nicer. We'll go in the little chest room that I have there. But I thought the zombie was going to be the hard part, because it normally was the hard part for me, but now it looks like it was actually getting some of the logistical things done that really screwed me up, you know. Which ain't the end of the world, but just was a little annoying and frustrating, but I did get it done though. And it is in fact working. So can't fault me for that. But yeah, like I said, I'm only really needing these cartographers to be cured here. So everything else can kind of just do its own thing. Like I can like cure like, you know, librarians and all these other, you know, all the other funny things I need to do, but these are an absolute necessity. The other ones really aren't. I can take it or leave it on them. But as long as these ones are cured and they give great prices, and that's all I'm looking for. Because I'll make so much money with the other stuff that I'll be able to actually like get the other books and all the other things I need a lot easier. We're gonna take a little breather for right now, just kind of to wait for these to cure. And I also need a breather too, because it has been a little bit of time. It has been 2 hours straight. So I'm gonna go ahead and be right back, and we will continue this when I get some other stuff ready. So just take a breather. No more breather apparently, because we already actually just got, because I heard the achievement and the noise. Looks like we've already got first one cured. So the other one should actually follow suit here relatively quickly. Now let's see if he actually snapped in correctly. There's a second one. What do we think? Now you see how big that discount is? Like, you'll get to level 2 in no time, so we're just gonna do it another time, and it'll be okay. Now, he dropped the block that he was holding. Oh shit, he was actually sitting up. So they do actually remember their position, so these trapdoors are still fine to use. I'm just kind of silly and like did that when I didn't need to. Oh, he jumped up by himself. We're good. Alright, see, it works out. Alright, cool. So we're gonna wait for this guy to cure, and then we'll start it again. But that is a very good sign. That is all of them. Nice. Now we just gotta do it one more time, and then we'll be taking another little quick break to get some, just because I'm tired already of this. So it's been 2 hours of just getting this shit done, and this was exactly what I was trying to avoid the first time, you know. Got him. Alrighty. Now this guy's not taking damage anymore, which is very good, so it was somehow these middle blocks kind of screwing him up. He might not be close enough. I don't know, he might be looking at me too. There we go, he was just looking at me. We got another switch we're gonna flip. We're gonna go in and get the second one. Please go get that guy. This does take a little bit of food out of me because I gotta heal off all this damage that happens. Now, considering it hasn't happened yet, he might not actually, and he's not. You can see him even like trying to wave his arms to get him, but he wasn't close enough. So this ought to do it, and I'll have that ready, but he wasn't close enough when he should have been. So this should be okay. There we go. Sound of villager music. Just kidding, it's murder. You're dying. They're dead. Alright. I mean, they're not technically dead if we want to play semantics, but this is probably illegal in a couple of countries, but only a couple. Definitely not the United States, though. Not funny business, not cool. You're supposed to, you know, move. There we go. And again, as long as there is technically a risk of me dying right now, but it's only bad if like I let it get to be too much, and I just don't let it get to be too much. But there we go. Now we'll go ahead and send them back. Rude. Come on. Okay, see, that's when it starts getting a little weird, because I took 4 hearts off of just that, and that's kind of not funny, like at all, you know. So we're gonna avoid having that ever happen again, hopefully, when I get some better crap, but that's okay for now. Now, this will be the second time we've cured all of them, which is all we're looking for. Not looking to cure them any more than this, because you only need to do it twice pretty much for any given villager. You only cure more than twice if you're trying to get like 1 paper for an emerald kind of trades, and we're just not about that, so don't gotta worry about that. And we're gonna tuck this bad boy away, we don't need that. And it's just playing the waiting game again, so in the meantime I'm gonna tidy some things up around here. Like, you know, other things. Probably like maybe drop this a little bit. This doesn't look nice, but I should have a ladder to fix this. I do not, so that's alright. It's just as long as this is flush a little better. This is fine too. So they're gonna cure pretty quickly here, so I'm not really too worried. They did what they needed to do. Importing, oh, and I'll actually start work on some of this stuff here, because I do actually need to make sure these are lowered properly. So we'll get that done too. Oh, a couple of things. Go grab some more dirt. And sorry for how absolutely atrocious this, you know, this place is dog shit, okay, I won't even try to deny it, but all of these places are always horrible whenever I work on these, because I don't really care about making it look good, I'm not gonna lie, because I just don't see the point in it, because the whole point of this place is, you know, I make my money, you know, I get my gear, I get my nice, you know, diamond, like fully enchanted armor, and then I'm out. And that's all there is to it, and that's all there is gonna be to it, because nothing else needs to happen, you know? Which is fine, like, but we'll go ahead, get these dropped. There we go. That's 3, and then here's number 4. Oh, that's right, this should be on the bottom half. I knew something kind of felt a little weird. Now, these should be on the bottom half, and then in between is where we should be getting some other bits. Here we are. Here we go. Perfect. Oh, that's pretty much this side of it all like done and renovated. So whenever I want to get them in place, that's going to be kind of the weird part. So I'll have to use their workstation to lure them. And it's going to be a little awkward doing that. So the other option I have is getting some shit to drop them in through the top like I used to do. But again, I don't want to have to do that. If I do, I do, but I think it'll just be easier just to kind of make them walk into here and then like seal them back off. So that's what I'm planning on. Maybe if I'm lucky, I could even drop them down. Yeah, because if I had these shut off right, they would be in this maintenance tunnel here, and then I get them to walk in only through this side. There's shit walking around outside because there should not be any other footsteps. Yeah, they're all like right above me. There we go. Oh, I guess another goal I could probably do is get every advancement, although that's a little cliche, but then again, that's kind of just what you do. Which ain't the worst thing in the world, to be fair, but it's a necessity, so, well, not a necessity, but it's a good kind of goal to have to work towards, you know. Can't go wrong with it. Oh my god, is that a pattern in this non-pattern area? Oh my god, whoa. Pattern of dirt and not dirt. How lovely, I know. Oh. There we go. We'll just do that. Alright, sweet, so they're all cured. Like, cured. We ain't gotta do nothing else with these losers for right now. Other than trade with them and take all their money. It's 12 paper for an emerald or an emerald for an empty map, so we just want it to level them up is all. That's why we're... Oh, that's right. Now, the other issue too is they do actually have to have these little like crevices in them, right? Because all these villagers drop experience, and that creates a little bit of a lag problem if I'm not, you know, careful about managing it. So all I have to do is just, you know, walk into these little holes, you know, here, and then I'll just pick it up, and then that'll be fine. Just as long as it's picked up at one pan for an emerald, and that is broken. Also, this is a nice way for me to earn XP for right now without having to, like, just wait at the Blaze Farm for 30 years. Like, it did what it needed to do, and that's all I was asking out of it, and that's all I needed, and that's alright. Now, here's the funny part where I go out and I go get some glass and some other bits and pieces. So we got that there. We're gonna make a couple of furnaces. I'll probably just make like 9, honestly. Oh, that already done these 2, so here we go. It doesn't matter if it's here or not, it just needs to be somewhere. Now this can go here. That's not supposed to break. And now it's just a matter of go out and get some glass, which, you know, that's easy enough. I know how to do that. I will be using stone tools for right now, though. That's alright, too. So something didn't die. Alright, so it's just go out and go get some glass, and then we'll be set. Well, more specifically, go out and get some sand. And then just melt in the glass, but you know how that works. And yeah, so that's pretty much done. So with all that in place, right, now I can start bringing in villagers from the breeder. And then, you know, that's when they start getting their jobs. So I might bring in, like, you know, like a couple librarians to start with, or I could bring in like a toolsmith or a weaponsmith or an armorer. Those are the main ones I gotta bring in. But that's when I start bringing in those guys, right? And then I start saving up for like diamond armor and tools, and you know, start getting all the enchantments to put on them, like on the niche things, like, you know, mending, because mending is gonna be a little bit of a pain until I actually get a villager for it, which is fine. That don't take too long. That'll probably be the first book I go for too, is a mending book, unless like something else like really catches my eye, which I doubt it will. So mending it is, you know. I should do this at the desert, but no. Fuck this one piece of sand in particular, you know how it is. But yeah, I made a lot of progress today getting that done, because that was pretty much one of the last like big things I had to worry about before I get to start worrying about the end. Because now that I get all this in place, next time I can start importing a bunch of villagers, you know, extending all that stuff over there, which means I'll need more iron for it, which, yeah. So I'll need to get a hold of more iron and more powered rails to expand these halls out properly. But it'll be worth it when it does happen. It's just gonna take some time is all. Because I gotta have enough room. Because I'm gonna have like 2 armorers, like 3 toolsmiths, and then just like 1 weaponsmith. Because I want to try and be able to buy like, because you can get every type of diamond like tool, you know, from like all the like smiths and all that, and the armorers. So you can get everything diamond just by villager trading, but it does take a little bit of effort. As in, you have to like kind of re-roll on some of them with new villagers, because they don't actually give it to you all the time. I think a diamond hoe is like a 1 in 3 chance technically, so it might take me a little bit to get that. I can always make them myself too, but when it comes to enchanting it, it's a little bit more inconvenient. But this also means too that I'll be able to get a ton of I'll be able to get enough emeralds doing this to make a beacon eventually, assuming if I don't make a raid farm first, that is. But this is at least another good option I have, just in case. But not a necessity though. So I gotta trade with these guys to be able to unlock these guys so I can trade more. And yeah. Oh, and in fact, I could actually start importing today, because how about to make my own life easier, this will only be like cartographers, right? And this will be like the other dudes that I need. So to start with, we'll have an armorer, a toolsmith, a weaponsmith, and then a guy who sells mending. And that should probably at least do it for right now in terms of what I need, you know? Yeah, because then I'll have to actually take more time to expand this, and then I'll have to get resources to do that anyway, so it'll take me a little bit to do. That's alright, I got time. I got plenty of time, because my last class for 2 weeks was today. So I went ahead and did that, and then I'm just kind of out of class for right now, for another 2 weeks. I got a little bit of homework I have to do, but it'll only take me like, you know, a couple days. It's no big deal, and I can still like stream every day, which, you know, I've just been doing that now because why not? I ain't really got anything else to do at the moment, so might as well. I was planning on playing Minecraft like this anyway, so I might as well just do it now, you know. But it's been fun so far. Oh, there haven't really been too many people in chat or watching or whatever, but I don't really mind it. Because this was gonna happen either way, so might as well stream it in case somebody's actually interested, you know. But we'll go ahead and start with some of these glass panes, because, you know, librarians actually do sell glass at some point if you get lucky enough, so you wouldn't actually even need to smelt glass, so it's like completely like self-renewable with enough villagers if you want it to be. But I don't mind just going out and getting the glass for right now, because it's not that hard as you saw, and it don't take too long either. Smelting, it's the harder part, but what can you do? Except for this. Also, this is why I get so much experience out of this stuff too, like... Hey, this is a serious amount of experience. Like, I went from level 23 to 27, and it hasn't even been a minute, you know? Almost at 28. I'm gonna make it to 30. I'll probably make it to 30. There we go. See, level 30. Boom. Easy. And I got 46 emeralds out of it. Like, that's great. Woodland Explorer map. Huh. Now they refresh their trades when they like work at their workstation, so when there's like a bunch of paper noises, that's when they usually refresh. I just have to remember that. But I mean, 46 already, and it's been like 3 seconds. That's a very good haul. Just to start with. And like I said, this is just kind of the beginning, you know. Once I start getting all the other fun stuff done in terms of getting some nice enchanted books and armor and all that good stuff, so I'm actually safe, then I can start learning, like, you know, and getting some cool building things done, and that'll be fun. It's literally 3 stacks of emeralds sitting in my inventory, more or less, which is great. In fact, I could actually head back to my base with this lapis too. I can go get sweeping edge through gun this sword like I wanted to do. And I'll like go make some stuff while I'm there, because I do need to make, what did I say? I need a lectern, a blast furnace, a smithing table, and another grindstone. And then I'll have, you know, easier access to all this stuff. I'm guaranteed a diamond pickaxe, axe, and sword, and all the diamond armor. So it's really just the shovel and the hoe that are up in the air, which is why I would actually need more toolsmiths. I don't need more armors or weaponsmiths either, but the thing about the armors though is you can get some really, really good enchants off of them. Now, I'm not sure if it was on a server I owned at some point or something. It might have been on even the private world that I have and everything. But there was a villager I distinctly remember seeing, because it was just so fucking cool, right? He sold you know, diamond helmet. It was like 30 emeralds or whatever, which that's fine. Well, 30 emeralds is expensive, but it had like protection 2 or 3, and then like respiration like 2, and then like unbreaking 2, and then like aqua affinity on it. So it was pretty much perfect, so you would just have to buy a couple of them and then combine them together and then just go by mending, and you had like a perfect diamond helmet from basically just buying it. And that was just really cool, because it's good just even by itself without even having to combine stuff, but if you did want to combine it, you could. I wonder if they see the zombie actually. Could they? They might see the zombie and might be getting scared. I feel like they would have... We're gonna leave this unblocked, just because I don't think they can see it, and if they can, I'll have to move it back a little bit. But it should be okay, honestly. I mean, I have heard they're morphing before and everything, so don't know why it should change here. We'll just wait a little bit longer to see, and then I'll start doing some stuff back in my base. I should bring this back. I'll leave the apples here too. Oh, so they can work, it just wasn't time yet. Oh, excuse me. I had a whole pizza before I sat down and started streaming, so I'm still kind of burping a little bit. And I did not misspeak, I did actually eat an entire pizza. It was a, I think it was a DiGiorno, 3 cheese, like, and it was a cheese stuffed crust pizza too, and those are good. They're pretty filling too. But that was the only thing I've had to eat today, so that's kind of why I had to do that. I thought I had to, but I just wanted to, you know. I don't think anybody inherently wants to eat a whole pizza, other than it's funny, but... Oh, also they sell banners, which aren't that big of a deal, but... Oh, cool. Huh. I thought you refreshed your trades. I think it's only twice a day, but that's alright. I mean, look at this. Like, this is, you know, almost 3 stacks of emeralds in about 10 seconds, and that's gonna get me pretty far. Alright, yeah, so they're done for the day because they're making working noises but not actually refreshing, so that's alright. I'll go ahead and just kind of dump these away for now. But level 38, that's nothing to sneeze at all. I mean, that's like 14 levels out of this. I was at 23 and now I'm actually at 30, so it's actually 15, which is still great. Can't go wrong with that, no sir. Cannot be wrong. But, the other kind of difficult part for right now is getting the armorers and the toolsmiths and the weaponsmith to masters. So that way they all sell me like a bunch of diamond gear. And then that mending villager thing I'll worry about last, because that takes just time. And a lot of time too. I mean, I think we're on day 30 something when I started this, maybe like 40 something, but either way it's 58 now. So I've had to be at this for quite a while. And that's no fun. But yeah, villager stuff honestly ain't hard. Like really, it's just boring and it's tedious, but it's something you have to do. I think it's because you have to actually, like, okay, you don't have to do it, but it makes your life so much harder to, you know, to not have it done, you know. Like, you can get mending by fishing, by, like, you know, AFK fishing. You can get mending doing all these other things. Or get all this other diamond gear by just exploring and playing the game, and you know, you can chance it yourself, and that's good too, but if you need a lot of stuff like that in bulk, you gotta do it through villager stuff. Like, there just isn't another way, unfortunately, and it stinks, because, you know, kinda had to get good at it, because didn't exactly have a choice, because it's annoying. Like, I started over so many times, like, not in hardcore, just in like casual playthroughs. I actually like the early game a lot more than I like the end game stuff, because you know, it feels like there's an actual like sense of purpose, right? But when you get to like end game stuff, there's like nothing, right? Like you, oh man, I love end city raiding. Like, that's one of my favorite things, honestly. You were Sweeping Edge 3 last time. What the fuck? There we go. That was weird, but kind of like endgame stuff is fun. And well, now that's something, isn't it? That's all I have to say about that, huh? Fuck spiders, I guess, right? Or am I right? Like, damn. You know what? We're just gonna make more diamond swords. I don't even care right now. I'll repair this pickaxe if I need to, but I want to get something better than just Bane of fucking arthropods. Fire aspect is for losers and suckers, so we're not doing that. I hate to break it to you, but I mean, you can like fire aspect. I don't. Like, I'd rather have like a flame bow if I really needed fire that bad, but just don't. What do you need to set stuff on? Everything goes wrong when you got like fire on a tool. Like, okay, like you can absolutely have like your little flame bow or whatever, but don't put it on a sword, because that seems just like a bad idea waiting to happen. Like, Like, you're gonna set the thing on fire because it's the goal, but then it's gonna set you on fire, and that's not the goal. You know, like, we don't do that. I know I can get sharpness 4, so we're gonna re-roll a little bit for that, but hopefully I can get it before I end today. But why? I know 4 is a thing. I've seen it before in here. And it's a little frustrating, but that's alright, I guess. Can't believe Bane of Arthropods and Sweeping Edge fucking 3. Like, Bane of Arthropods 4, man. Like, come on. Who does that? Why would you do that? Knockback Silly, too. Knockback Silly as well, man. Like, what? Like, why do you need that? Like, have punch on your bow. If you want to knock stuff back, just ding it with your little bow. Okay. But do not... Fuck, do I... Alright. But if it only gives me Sweeping Edge 3, that's not good either. I'll take my chances. I can go get more levels. That's better. I can take that. That's alright. You know what? We're gonna disenchant this Bane of Arthropods 1. We'll see what else I can maybe roll. But Sharpness 3, Sweeping Edge 3, so I can Unbreaking? Oh, no. Ah. Oh, that's alright though, because now that I got Sharpness 3, I can combine them in an Anvil to get Sharpness 4, so... What does it matter, bro? That's fucking fine. Is the enchantment table doing alright? Because that should normally take up, like... This isn't getting blocked properly. Something weird is happening with how this is getting blocked, because it's not. Huh. That is kind of bizarre. But really, you go from Sharpness 4 to Fire Aspect? Like, come on, that's so silly. Sharpness 3, come on. Why does it go to Fire Aspect? What? Why? Why would it ever go to Fire Aspect instead of, like, Sharpness? Like, come on, man. I don't want to have to wait at the fucking Blaze Farm today. I'm tired. I don't want to do this right now. But I don't want to just leave this hanging here either, because I know I can get this, but... Oh, god damn it. No. Why? Fuck you. Bane of Arthropods 3 head ass. God damn it. That is some very rude stuff right there. Smite 3. Okay, yeah, see, something's not right, because it should be the corners that are blocking it up, because something changed, you know, and these are all just, like, bookshelves, by the way. These aren't blocked up either, unless it is... I haven't done pillars before on these, so maybe that's somehow screwing with it a little bit. So that should just take up 3, right? No, it doesn't. It only takes up 2 levels, but then that one takes up 6. So something changed with enchantment tables. I don't know when, and I don't know how, but something did change, because the enchantment table's not pulling from the right things most of these times. And it's a little weird, you know. Oh, Bane of Arthropods 4. Yes, I was just looking for that. How did you know? My god. Alright, clear that Enderman out there. 4 again. There we go. Finally, we got 3. Okay. And only 3. Awesome. So what do I need? Looting and Unbreaking. Looting 3 and Unbreaking 3, and then like Mending, and I can go get Sharpness 4 another time, but Looting 3 and Unbreaking 3 more specifically. I'll just use this instead of my Iron Sword for right now, because I can just go get Mending a little bit. We'll just put these back since it doesn't matter. But hey, this is quite a step up, so that's good at least. We're gonna make a diamond shovel. I've said it before, I said it like 2 episodes ago, but we're doing it. We're making a diamond shovel, finally. I'm gonna see what I can get on it. Not that it matters, because, you know, It's a diamond shovel, so whatever I get on it doesn't matter unless I can actually go out of my way to make it perfect, but otherwise rolling it from an enchantment table is really not that big a deal. But, you know, regardless of what that is, I think I've done pretty good today. So on that note, I'm going out for tonight. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to catch you all next time, probably tomorrow.